most writers are insane people. By the way.
then you're going to be a flash in the pan.
Yeah. We hate half of Patrick Mahomes.
It started fun, and then it just got weird.
Check
it out.
I was thinking about him today.
Yeah.
I hadn't listened to any of his music.
I intentionally
it's Mac Miller, for those who can't see it.
Are we recording now?
Kinda.
I made my ceiling a collage.
I like your thank you bag.
Oh, yeah. Thank you for the Venom. It's a My Chemical Romance bag.
I'm sure of it.
Yeah, Caleb
I knew
got
it had a thing. I knew it probably had a thing.
I just have a lot of pictures because I have a lot of things to hang on the wall, but no walls to put them on right now.
Yeah. Anyway, welcome to That Checks Out.
With Gabe and Felix.
That felt very corporate.
We are corporate.
No, we are. We have legal documents.
Obviously, according to my hat, I'm good with numbers.
Here's the thing. If somebody was wearing your hat and was like, give me all your money, I can make more of it, I'd be like, mm-mm.
Look, dude, I'm either a bookie,
or a cocaine dealer.
A degenerate gambler.
Or a cocaine dealer.
Cocaine dealer. Or an accountant.
I don't think accountants wear those hats.
Sometimes.
Why?
I don't know. What is the point of the green visor? Hat?
Like if you're wearing that at a casino, like are you shielding from the lights or something like that?
Well, it's notoriously associated with or poker.
Right.
So but was it just one casino? Casino dealers reduce eye strain caused by harsh early lighting. Oh.
Okay. I mean, it makes sense. I just didn't know what it was exactly.
Yeah, the light's definitely a lot softer if you look through it like this.
So corporate, you're our CFO. You're the president and CEO and CFO.
Here's the thing. I don't know. I didn't distinguish which one of those career paths I would have chosen with this hat.
You chose the hat, though.
I did choose the hat, and I bought 5 of them.
Oh, God.
You could only get them in packs. It was cheaper. It was like 8 of them. It's pretty good quality,
I like how the manufacturers of the hat are just like, take it. No.
You sure?
I'm good. I just like how the manufacturers are just...
I do. Caleb, I got one for you. They're over there under my drain hat.
On top of the microwave.
Yeah, Caleb's not moving a lot today.
You know, he had to get through 2 dicks to get there. I'm surprised he didn't reach. Hey, I love you.
I get it now.
We're welcome to your educational podcast.
We already said welcome.
Well, no, it was like we said welcome to That Checks Out.
Oh, yeah. This is your favorite show about education and what we would do to change the system.
What would you do?
Oh, to change the system? So much. First of all, stop taking government. That's pointless.
No.
Absolutely.
No.
Don't make it a high school requisite. I learned all the same shit in high school that I learned when they did it in elementary
school. It's a high
school
requisite the same way PE is a high school requisite.
PE, though, don't be fat. Fucking whatever.
Government's also don't be a dumbass about go vote. That's cool.
No. But here's the thing. See, that's what they want you to think.
Mm-hmm. And know what you're doing before you go.
That's what they want you to think.
Yeah.
But what it really is, it's a scheme to get you to buy into their fucking bullshit out in Washington.
All right.
When the reality of it is, if you would pay attention to anything.
I think me and you pass off a baton every week on who's going to be more of a Republican.
Oh, no, this is no party.
Yeah, it's pretty. It feels one side. Okay.
No. I'm saying Republicans, Democrats. It's all a fucking sham.
No, I'm not saying no. It's not exactly a sham.
It's mostly a sham.
It's mostly a sham. I'll agree with you there. It's not 100% a sham, and I'd say it's less than 60% a sham.
I would not,
because what I'll say is just a lot of people just going to work. It's just people pulling up and pulling out.
There's a lot of that.
I think that's why. And some people are good at their jobs, and some people are shitty at their jobs.
But the ones that are shitty are the ones that are the highest up, and that's where it becomes
the ones
a shame.
You know, at least some of them. The ones you know.
I'm
in the
sure there's
loudest
some
ones.
Smart fucking cucks up there in Washington.
And here's the thing: they're not running their shit. The same way you didn't think Joe Biden was the actual president, like he actually had like this team around him.
Yeah.
The same thing is probably true for every senator and congressman and governor or whatever the fuck, or to some extent.
I was supposed to send a text before we started this, and I forgot.
Oh,
But I completely forgot anything that I didn't pay attention to anything you just said.
you never do.
No, not really.
I was right though.
Was he right?
I'll give it to him. Yeah.
Yeah.
But how much will you give it to him? That wasn't very convincing.
I will agree that people do jobs.
I'll agree with that part.
They clock in, they clock out, their salary.
They're just there to get their 9 to 5.
Yeah.
They're not.
Yeah.
Plenty of people are just.
Yeah.
And like I think there's enough people doing enough.
Those
good
people
work.
are called interns.
No, I think those people are doing enough good work to keep their jobs.
That's fine.
So like how much
That's
you
fine.
know?
But who's determining what's good work? The higher ups.
The voters.
The voters don't matter anymore.
On a larger scale, sure, it should be the voters, and like the electoral college. I'm not saying it only really takes effect in the presidential elections.
Yeah,
so like that's a separate conversation. The bigger problem is like term limits. Like you've been in there for 18 years.
Yeah.
Let's go home.
Like Ruth Bader Ginsburg, you were cool, but like retire.
Term limits should be a thing. Mitch McConnell's all like.
Did she die?
Yeah, she's been
still
dead.
active.
She
She was like
that's the Supreme Court. That's a little different though.
Until you retire or die.
Yeah, and Supreme Court is a little bit different though. I will say because there's a certain.
What if the FBI is the only people watching this?
I mean, welcome, female body inspectors. Hey.
We'd love to have you on the pod.
We just got one dude named Garrett to snort laugh in his office chair. Just, God damn it. Sorry, guys. My bad.
This is caveman level intelligence. We work for the fucking FBI, and you're giggling at that?
We've been recruiting you since you were in the 7th grade.
Yeah.
And you want to laugh at this stupid shit?
You think you made the baseball team on skill? No.
You're actually a young sociopath. And that's how we...
But we knew if we could shape this mind the way we wanted it.
You could work for America.
Which
if we can
further-
weaponize autism through the ROTC, we can weaponize sociopathy, right? Is that how you say it?
You're sociopathy. But
I don't
which...
know if either of those.
Sociopathy.
I'm glad he was also wrong, because fuck you. I didn't like how you were like
I
sociopathy.
was like, yours.
I didn't know.
I was like, that
Look it up.
sounds maybe
Fucking Google it. I watch
Sociopathy.
true crime shit.
Sociopathy. Sociopathic?
Sociopathy. Antisocial. Sociopathy.
The
Sociopathy. I was right, bitches.
Okay, all right, relax.
Fucking, I was an
Are we
English
sure that's
major.
not The TV is muted.
Ah. Oh.
All right.
Yeah, it was muted because I was watching videos on that while I was
All right.
watching
Gotcha.
videos on that.
You're annoying. You were watching 2 videos? Say it. Okay, I'm sorry. Sociopathy.
That's what I said.
You said sociopathy.
No, I said sociopathy.
That's what I said.
No, it's not. You said sociopathy.
I don't even remember anymore.
Roll it back. Get John Madden in the booth.
All
gonna
right.
watch the
Don't do a
replay.
football thing to get me
Hey,
back on your side.
Nicolas
'cause I'll
Cage
hate
is
you.
playing John Madden. And I love that for him.
I'm a little hurt that they haven't called me. Because I just want to be an extra. I just want to pull up in the
Well, yeah,
back.
because you can't be a main because you can't
That's
act.
fine. That's fine. I just want to be like all I want.
So this movie's based off the video game, right?
That's all I want in the movie.
It's based off the video game, yeah?
Yeah, it's based on the video game. You
Okay.
fucking-
Well, because
Shane Gillis is in it?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. What's he doing in it?
Being Shane.
No, scroll down a little bit. I want to see if he's like
Christian
playing somebody.
Bale?
All right, there, he's the only one.
John Mulaney.
Mulaney, yeah. Christian Bale's gone all out. So he actually looks like a lot like Al Davis.
Yeah, he does.
I've seen the.
I saw the picture. Fucking Nicolas Cage looks like John Madden.
I mean, yeah. Good.
Yeah,
God.
that's the picture that I saw.
Yeah.
I didn't even recognize that was Nicolas Cage until just now.
That's incredible.
That's fucking cool.
That is something impressive.
I'll watch that movie for sure.
Yeah, no, I think it'll be fun. I think being because of here's the thing. Here's what I'll appreciate the hell out of. And you don't. I'm not saying you don't know, but like the Raiders are a silly organization.
Yeah.
They are a silly and like even when they were winning,
Yeah.
incredibly silly organization.
Why
because
is it
they
silly?
just at least they're fun to tell stories about because their players were doing crack cocaine.
Oh,
and like
yeah.
they're like
You know.
they were that team of the NFL.
Yeah, they were the blackest team in the NFL.
They like there's the silver and black, and like Al Davis is that guy. Like Jerry Jones, all the shit you see from him today, he learned from Al Davis because he was the real artifact about it. Like he was the real deal.
Al Davis was his co-announcer, right?
No, Al Davis was the owner of the Raiders.
Oh,
His son
I don't
Mark
know who Al
owns them
Davis
now.
in real life is.
Al Davis is
Yeah,
the owner
no,
of the
I don't know what he
Raiders.
looks like though.
That like that.
He looks like
I mean,
he just
that's him
smelled a
in-
bad fart,
That's him.
but
like,
it was his.
10 years older. But yeah, he always looked like that. But like he's like he's that guy.
Okay.
Like every. But it's
Wait,
good. I'm interested because they
Who's
because
the co-host
they have
on Monday Night Football then?
Pat Summerall was his play-by-play guy.
Who was the other guy later on? Because John Madden did
Al
it.
Michaels.
Al Michaels. That's
Al
what I'm thinking of.
Michaels was
See,
on
Al
Monday
Davis,
night
Al
with them.
Michaels,
Yeah,
both
yeah.
Al's.
Okay, that makes
Both
sense.
have A's and I's in the last
Al
name.
Michaels is on Amazon Prime doing Thursday nights now.
Oh, okay. Well, I knew he was still around. I
yeah.
think he did the Super Bowl or
Never
something.
never eaten a vegetable.
Good for him.
Never eaten a vegetable. Allegedly, that's what he said. I mean, I don't think anybody can live to 8.5 million. Never eat
What
a
about
vegetable.
those old ladies that live to like 160 and they say it's because they drank a Diet Coke every day?
It might be. You might be right. Who the
Nobody
hell
lives to
knows?
160.
But he's probably my
Anymore.
favorite play-by-play guy in the world. But no, like because they have John Mulaney and
It'll be funny.
Shane Gillis, it's gonna and the stories are silly.
Yeah.
So it's like get silly people in the movie.
Okay.
Let's make it.
And Nicolas Cage is he's Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, absolutely. It's gonna be a lot of fun, and so like I think it's just gonna be Catherine Hahn's in it too. She's awesome.
Pull up Nicolas Cage's filmography, not filmography. Just
Shut
for the
up.
record, you
Just
guys.
shut up. Just shut up.
Mm.
I
hate you.
don't do the words thing with me, dude. Oh, that's our picture.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. I also put that on your side.
I've been watching.
you.
I've been watching Modern Family.
It's so good.
We're Cam and Mitchell. Like it's. If
Oh,
we-
100%.
all we have to do is kiss and fuck. If we be Cam and Mitchell.
Yeah, and adopt an Asian.
Caleb,
Is Ryan close enough?
no, Caleb's our Lily
Oh, yeah.
because he has these little one-liners.
Little-
It's just like,
little
hey,
chirps.
that kind of
Yeah.
hurt my feelings, but at the same time, hilarious. and I
Also,
want to keep
Caleb
you
got
around.
ranked lower than me in the power rankings today. I just want to bring that up.
I honestly didn't think you were gonna bring it back up.
No.
You must be heard about it.
I just was mad that Neil Patrick Harris wasn't in your top 5, honestly.
It was a quickly thrown together list of
It was
the
a bad
gayest
list.
people I could think of.
I was trying to think of a cool gay black guy. The guy that plays the...
Coleman Domingo.
I was thinking of the guy that Jaden Smith.
He's not exactly gay though. I think
Yeah.
he's like a.
The guy from
Brooklyn Nine-Nine,
that's
the lieutenant.
Oh, he passed away. Well, he's
Yeah.
not gay though. He's
Oh,
not gay in real
Andre
life. The
Brower.
character is gay.
I thought someone told me
guy
he was
from
gay.
Which line is it anyway?
Oh,
Wayne Brady is like
Brady.
Pan or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out.
And the other one has a trans kid.
Yeah.
Colin Mockery, I think.
Oh, big shouts to him. Couldn't do that show. I could not. I get out there. I'm sorry, guys.
Oh, I couldn't do that show at all.
It's improv.
I know.
That's why.
Improv sucks. But they were funny.
Yeah. They're the best to ever do it.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's one of the reasons I got into comedy.
Yeah.
Like I can't, like I'm saying, I can't do this show, but at the same time, it's one of the reasons. One of my favorite
100%.
things. And it's one of the things that my mom laughed at hardest growing up.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, how did that? All right, how do you do that?
How does this work?
And then I'm like, all right, Wayne Brady, I'm a pattern of personality after you.
Well, don't come out as pansexual until after your success. I think that's probably a good
it's
start.
well, today's day and age, if I came out as Pan now, I'm not. By
yeah,
the
but
way.
then you're going to be a flash in the pan.
God, he's
He's quick.
You want to know something really stupid?
I'm gonna have to double my dosage here in a couple
You
weeks.
want to hear something really stupid that'll make you feel better?
What?
in my head, I was trying
you
to
reached
say
for the wrong doorknob earlier.
Yeah, I also what else did I do right before that? I did something else. I don't remember.
Oh, the lights. You're saying they were warm.
Oh yeah.
Oh, with the visor and the glasses.
Yeah, I thought the lighting was pretty warm in here, and then I just kind of went,
I almost wore my sunglasses back in here. I was like, oh, we did that last week.
but Jesus
Which I will
Christ.
mention. We didn't mention that throughout the entire episode that we were wearing the same outfit.
Yeah.
Well, no, like he knew from
Yeah,
Jump Street because I said something, but we didn't mention it, and I just want to applaud us.
Yeah.
For
That was pretty cool.
holding our shit together
Proud
for like
of
12
us.
seconds.
Yeah. But now we're not wearing the same thing, and we keep talking about what we're
You
wearing.
remember what happened when we wore the things?
Go back and watch it. You'll see. But anyways,
Right there, guys.
my brain and the flash in the pan joke, I had a hard debate on whether to say flash in the pan or flash in the Pam. I don't know why, but my brain is
Well,
not
Pam
firing.
is the non-stick spray.
I know. And it will
But
catch
also,
on
it would
fire.
not have gone with pansexual.
Yeah.
So it would have fell flat, and I just would have been like, anywho. And we would have ended this podcast and gone
Yeah.
home and never saw each other again. So, like, it would have been fine. But I'm glad you did it. All right, if we're Cam and Mitch,
Okay.
am I Cam?
Well, you played football.
That's besides the
You're Cam's build, but Mitchell's attitude.
That's why I want to go personality. And
You're
like,
Mitchell.
Okay, fine.
I'm Cam.
Yeah, you're fun.
I'm far sillier.
But Mitchell's funny.
Mitchell's really funny.
Dude, he one of the times he loses his job, he goes, he's doing estates for people, and like this woman starts crying, and he goes, there, and when you're done, there and there.
Yes, I've seen that one, dude.
It's awesome.
Incredible.
It's the best. It's the only show that there's like 10 plus seasons on a network, on ABC or whatever, like 200 episodes, and I'll watch it. Just watching it,
Yeah.
having a good old time.
I have
Like an American.
I mean, I guess to those standards, that's probably there's
Like,
quite a few.
What's the last sitcom you just watched that wasn't like an HBO or streaming?
How I Met
or
Your
like
Mother.
I
I watch that
yeah.
regularly.
I don't really like it. I watched it once, but
My Name is Earl. It's one of my favorite shows ever.
that's kind of one of those bridge ones because it's FX,
also,
isn't it?
no, it was on Fox.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Jason Lee, killer skater. You know that?
I did
He
not
was
know
like
that.
a pro skater. Bring him up.
He was. That's Alvin and the
Yeah,
Chipmunks,
yeah.
isn't it? Okay, that's my generation, baby.
Yeah.
Was he making My Name Is Earl and the Alvin and the Chipmunks movies at the same time?
No, he had the mustache in real life for My Name is Earl. It wasn't a fake mustache. But yeah, dude, he was, I want to say he skated for Zero. Oh, no, he started, he skated Stereo. And he was killer. He was a signed pro skater and everything, and then somehow got into acting.
That's interesting. Good
He's
for
also
him.
just like, every time I've seen him get interviewed or anything, just seems like a really
He
fucking
seems
good
like
dude.
it. I've just never watched the show. And like, I mean, again, Alvin and the Chipmunks is how I know the fella.
Yeah. I mean, he's also in a fucking bunch of movies. Go to his filmography. He's played like a bunch of smaller roles too. Mallrats he was in, Chasing Amy.
He is in Mallrats. I just
Yeah.
watched that not that long ago.
Enemy
Vanilla
of the
Sky,
State, Dogma.
Jay and Silent Bob Strike
Almost
Back.
Almost Famous.
I haven't seen
He's
that.
you haven't seen Almost
I haven't
Famous?
seen it.
Dude, that's one of my most favorite movies of all time. Jay and Silent Bob, Vanilla Sky.
That's the Hold Me Closer, Time to Dance.
yeah, when they're on the bus.
Yeah, I've seen that clip before. How about it? Good for
Stealing
Jason Lee.
Harvard. What else?
Oh, he was Syndrome? Ain't no way that nigga was Syndrome.
Yeah. He's Syndrome in The
How about it,
Incredibles.
Jason Lee's? I'm a Jason Lee's fan.
Clerks 2.
I like me some
Monster
Jason
House.
Lee's. He was in Noah's Ark.
Alvin.
We Bear Bears?
Alvin.
I bet I like that movie.
We Bear Bears the movie. Jay and Silent Bob reboot. So yeah, like he's been on a bunch of shit. And that's just movies.
I just don't pay attention to stuff.
But no, My Name is Earl. Do you know the premise of it?
No.
So it's this guy who's just kind of been a deadbeat and he's just fucked people over his whole life.
Wow.
And he wins the lottery ticket and then gets hit by a car.
He won a ticket?
He won the lottery.
Outside.
And then immediately after gets hit by a car. The lottery ticket flies away, but then it finds its way back to him.
Ah, nice.
And so he's like, this must be a sign. I gotta undo all the bad things that I did. And so he makes a list of every shitty thing he's ever done, and it's all just him going back to make it right and
might have
using
to
his money to
Watch
do it. It's such a fun show, and the endings.
Even Saplee's in it. I know that.
Yeah, even Saplee, and then I don't remember. Not Jamie Presley. Yeah, Jamie Presley.
Jamie Presley.
Yeah. And then I don't know who the black guy that plays Crabman, but he's funny as shit.
Eddie Steeples.
Norm was in it a couple times, I believe.
I'm gonna presume.
I think Norm plays the strip club owner in it.
Shouts to Norm.
But nah, dude, it's just like it's good, wholesome comedy. It's a little raunchy sometimes, but like it's
Because Modern
all
Family's
around.
just downright racist sometimes.
Dude.
Oh my god. Because Jay, he's helping out with Lily, and she's got like a Vietnamese dance club or something. He goes, I'm not losing to the Vietnamese twice in a lifetime.
Dude. Jay is incredible.
Oh, he's awesome. Bro, I want Phil Dunphy to be my dad.
Dude, I am Phil Dunphy.
Dude.
In real life, I am Phil Dunphy.
I want Phil Dunphy to be my dad. But he actually like cares about his kids. You don't actually care.
Hey, son.
Don't
Look
do
at
that.
me, son.
Don't.
Son,
I'll do the podcast.
sometimes
I'll do the podcast, but like this.
you got a podcast so you can broadcast.
I hope you realize podcast is a portmanteau of iPod.
The fuck's a
and
portmanteau?
broadcast.
Sounds like a wine.
A portmanteau is a blend of words, like
It's a blended wine.
It might be. But like New Eurekan, that's a portmanteau of a Puerto Rican, fully blooded Puerto Rican from New York.
Oh, I thought that
Look up
there was.
portmanteau. P-O-R-T.
I thought that would have been
Man.
someone from a town called New Eureka.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't doubt you that it's a
Technically
real
suitcase.
word.
Okay, the second definition, dick.
Primarily, it's a suitcase.
I'm gonna start referring to my suitcases
Brunch.
as portmanteaus. Oh yes, where do I check my portmanteau?
Yeah. So I'm right.
Yeah, good for you.
Podcast is a portmanteau.
Can we
of
get the
iPod.
scoreboard up on the screen? How many times I've been right versus how many times he's been right this episode?
I'm up 2-0, right?
No, I got 2 word pronunciations and the government
Word
stuff.
pronunciations don't count because you could pronounce every word incorrectly in a sentence, and then I could be like, but, which you do regularly.
Yeah, but you guys didn't think I was right on sociopathy, and I was right. Okay, we're 2 for 2 then,
That's fine.
That's cool.
because I was right on the government thing too.
That's fine. No, you weren't. I
We
was
came
right.
back full circle
He gave
and
it to me.
agreed.
He gave it to me.
Yeah, but then we came back full circle with that whole FBI thing, and we agreed.
We never came back on the FBI thing.
So
Yeah.
That's just 3-2 then.
What did we come back on the
Who's
FBI
got-
thing?
I guess we're 3-2.
3-2.
So I'm up.
Still up.
Yeah.
That's fine.
He's more athletic, so if I'm scoring 2 points to his 3, I'm
I'm
cool
winning.
with that. It
Were
just
you-
means I'm playing hard. All right.
No, yeah. You're showing up. you're out there.
I'd show up and show out.
You're getting lathered up.
What sport are you playing with ladders?
What sport did you actually like enjoy playing? Like of all the ones that you did,
I was good at baseball.
Yeah.
I was good at baseball, but I was afraid of the ball. I didn't like getting hit. Shocker. Speaking of getting hit, though, have you seen the guy that's fighting someone from his follow list every day until he gets
Yes.
knocked out?
He beat the shit out of the guy.
Dude, it's incredible. It is incredible.
They're fucking swinging.
Dude,
We'll
they're
have to pull that
swinging
up.
hard.
That's awesome.
We'll watch that in between.
It is.
That's
He's
awesome.
Australian too, so you know he's crazy.
I like that he's just like, I'll fight it.
Dude, and they show up with boxing gloves.
His followers.
Yeah, he's
I
fighting his followers.
know. I'm aware, but still, he's like, I'll fight any of you.
The one I saw today, it was his old boss.
Oh, that's awesome.
And he just like runs up the street.
That is awesome. What is the portmanteau of Obama? Can we see what that means?
That sounds like a body of water.
Oh, Obamonomics,
Oh, what is that?
Obamacare,
Oh,
like Reaganomics, Reagan
Yeah, yeah,
economics.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Obama. That's a lot more fun to say.
Yeah, Obama.
Obamanomics. Obamanomics. That's my rap name. Obamanomics.
It's a little dated. Nobody talks about him anymore.
Who?
Obama.
Plenty of people talk about Barack
They do?
Obama. Yeah.
I just don't hear about it.
The Big Mike, the whole Big Mike thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But I thought that's been a thing.
Yeah, it's been a thing, but like it
I know
became
people,
a thing.
I know people that actually believe that.
And people believe he's running the Democratic Party nowadays.
No, he'd be doing a way better job.
Well, that's why people think it's him. Like,
Republicans think it's him.
But like he got his boy, the president. So he was like, I got you.
Hey,
Joe.
what was the Klan doing in Kansas City a couple weeks ago? Or wasn't the Klan?
hanging
It was
out.
some white supremacist.
We hate half of Patrick Mahomes.
That white part's winning games.
That white part's winning games. The black part,
That's why he
throwing
runs.
interceptions.
That's why he runs funny.
KKKKC. This is fun. This is so
No, it'd
fun.
it'd be
I don't know how many-
KKKC.
I don't know how many K's I got in there, dude.
3 and 3.
Fucking no. We're having too much fun to be bringing a scoreboard into this, all right?
That made it more fun though. The
See?
Southern Poverty Law Center. Wait, but what was it?
A demonstration was held in downtown Kansas City by the members of the Patriot Front, white
Patriot
supremacist
Front, that's what it
hate
was.
group. This group, which the Southern Poverty Law Center says broke away from a neo-Nazi group,
Yeah, they're spinoff from neo-Nazis.
marched near the World War I museum.
It's like how Kanye's kind of a spinoff of neo-Nazis too.
Yeah.
I think this is a little bit of a closer spinoff, though.
Yeah, this is definitely a closer spinoff.
I think this spinoff has a couple of characters from the original show.
Of the original cast, yeah.
I think you know how Joey got a sitcom after Friends?
Yeah.
I think
Man,
this is
that's-
Joey. I think this is Joey. I'm not Joey, but I think this is Joey.
Oh, okay.
It's also crazy to be like, this neo-Nazi group isn't extreme.
Yeah, that
I need
is
something with more
crazy.
edge to it.
I need some people to hate more with me.
Yeah.
I need to.
I feel like
you guys
there
don't hate
needs-
enough people for me. I gotta get out of here.
You guys
Relax,
really
you
just
know,
don't like
so-
Jewish people, but you're pretending it's black people right now, and that's just lame. You think it's cool to hate black people because it's the hip thing to do.
You think like there's
I don't mess around here.
you think like Klan members like talk about going to different rallies like how people talk about going to different churches? I'm just not feeling fulfilled.
The Greensboro Klan, they just do things a little different.
they're not as by the book, you know.
I'm interested in the Mobile Klan, but they seem a little too liberal for me.
Did you hear it?
They've got a full band and they do like songs.
Did you hear they're letting gays in the Nashville Klan?
Well, Nashville's all fucked up anyways.
Ever since they
Ever
started
since
letting black
Darius
people
Rucker started singing country music.
that Cowboy Carter bullshit.
And Beyonce just doubled down.
God damn it.
I always knew she was in the Illuminatis.
That's a fun sketch. You want to be a Klan member?
Just with the hoods on, and we don't know what the other one looks like.
Black Klansman 2.
Yeah, dude.
Gone undercover.
No, that's Undercover Brother 2. Or no, Black Klansman 2.
Black Klansman 2. Undercover brother.
Yeah.
Don't forget to bring a towel. You want to get high? No.
Shouts to my boy who died in Hamilton twice.
Lin-Manuel. Oh, no.
The other one who plays his boy, he plays his friend and then his son.
God damn it.
Why can I not think
Lawrence.
of this man's
John Lawrence.
John Lawrence? Like he's in a movie that Lin-Manuel Miranda did after the fact.
In the Heights.
Yeah,
That's not him.
it's
Lawrence.
Lorenz.
It's
like
the lawyer, that guy. Yeah, that fucking pompadour fuck.
All right, don't be so mean.
Doesn't look like
I don't think it is him. I think it's
don't
Lawrence as in
think
the
he was
girl's name,
actually
but multiple
against-
of them.
No.
Okay, let's just look up Hamilton.
Oh, yeah.
Let's just look up Hamilton and start there because we're trying to get to the actor, and I feel we're gonna take a lot
You're
more
looking
time.
for Anthony Ramos.
That's who I was trying to say.
Yeah.
Anthony Ramos.
Yeah, he was in Twisters.
That too. Shouts to
Your
Oklahoma.
antivirus has expired, Caleb, by the way.
No,
Nah.
Yeah, Twisters is good.
Hamilton is so good.
Did you ever watch Twister as a kid living in Kansas and like get scared of it?
Here's the thing.
Caleb, you lived out in Twister land.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen one in real life?
Yeah.
Lucky.
I have never.
They had to cancel track practice, and we were like walking out of the gym. And we just saw it in like the cornfield across, and we were like, sick. And they had to tell us like, you guys gotta go home.
Oh, I
We
would
stand
have
there looking.
run immediately. I would have been
They're
terrified.
not that bad.
The day we learned about
Yeah, ask
tornadoes in
Greensburg
school.
or Joplin.
The day we learned about tornadoes in school, I got back home and I told my mother we have to move to a house with a basement now, because I refuse to die that way. To get spun up and thrown around in the sky. We need to be underground.
We had very different childhoods. Because
You
I
had
was
a
like,
dad and people who loved you. My mom was just like,
because they were like,
fuck.
if you don't have a basement, go into the bathroom. I was like, some people don't have a basement?
Yeah. Upstairs both ways. You jackass.
Yeah.
He's in A Star Is Born too. Shouts to him.
And Dumb Money.
Dumb Money. I didn't like that movie very
Oh, I
much.
liked it. I thought it was pretty good.
I thought it was pretty
And
dumb.
Godzilla King of the Monsters.
Shout out.
I fell asleep in the 2015 Godzilla.
Oh, I loved it. I saw an IMAX opening night, dude. I
saw it in
ready.
IMAX opening. We talked about this.
Have we?
I saw it in IMAX. I don't know if it was opening night.
I saw it opening night. I like pre-ordered tickets and everything. Godzilla's cool.
Fuck it.
See, you're a sucker for all the shit.
Oh yeah, dude, I'm a mark for like
Except
everything.
for Star Wars, and that's about
Fuck
it.
Star Wars and Lord of the Rings, especially
Yeah.
fuck Lord of the Rings.
Why?
Because I went to classical school of Wichita.
The story could still be good though.
Here's the
don't
thing.
say like the fan
story's
base
fine.
might be a piece of shit.
The story's fine. It's okay.
I've
like-
never read the books.
I used to watch the movies all the time because they were one of the only PG-13 movies I could watch at the time.
God, we have very different childhoods.
Yeah.
I was watching Medea movies all the fucking time.
First PG-13 movie I saw in theaters was Revenge of the Sith.
The first movie I probably saw was PG-13.
Probably. But when I went there, I was like the first kid at this school that had ever seen or read Harry Potter.
Yeah.
And they were all like, we can't watch Harry Potter because it's witchcraft. And I was like,
I mean,
hey,
it is.
And, but hear me out.
No, hear me out. It's literally witchcraft.
Yeah, okay. But there's wizards in Lord of the Rings and witches. Fucking what?
Yeah.
How's that different? They're like, J.R. Tolkien was friends with C.S. Lewis.
Yeah, that's why.
Fucking
That's
Harry
why.
Potter is a Christ figure.
And
The
J.K.
dude-
Rowling is like, she hates trans people,
She
so
does
she should
hate-
be on their. She should be on their side.
Exactly.
Yeah, I guess you're making a couple of fair
Catholics
points.
back on J.K. Rowling, or they're like, you're cool now.
There was
Probably.
a moment where she hated, where I thought she
She
was back
still
in the news recently.
She still does. Yeah.
No, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not saying she's stopped. I think that's just kind of something you hold down.
Yeah.
If you hate them.
Yeah, but she is not. Look up J.K. Rowling transphobic tweets.
Oh,
That's what it is. My character on BitLife is trans right now.
I always kill myself when that happens. This is not the life I wanted. I didn't buy God mode for this.
I bought God mode for this. I'm just trying on shoes.
Okay, what did she say? Give me that big one that's like right in the middle, just so I can see it and read it. Yeah. Dress however you please. Call yourself. All right. I'm not laughing. This isn't funny. Call yourself whatever you like. Sleep with any consenting adult who'll have you. Live your best life in peace and security, but force women out of their jobs for stating sex is real. For stating that sex is real. Hashtag I stand with Maya. Hashtag this is not a drill. I'm confused.
I mean, that was like 6 years ago. I do not know the context of that.
I think like saying that there's only two sexes or something. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. Whatever.
But that wasn't the initial one, I don't think.
Here's the thing. Most writers are insane people.
Yeah. Stephen King.
She's just like the
Kooky
last.
fucking dude.
She might be the last like super famous writer, like at least of like a big series that dropped. Her and John Green.
I was gonna say George R.R. Martin.
Yeah, but that's mostly not mostly, but like being that it hit the mainstream, and I guess like the movies are a huge deal for Harry Potter too. Like I just don't know like what percentage of
Harry Potter has theme parks.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying like let's say 50% of the fan base got into Harry Potter via the books.
Yeah.
The other 50% got in via
100%.
the movie. Is that split up differently because George R.R. Martin, he had...
I would say it's probably 30-70.
Exactly. Like it might be 30% because of the books and then whatever. So she might be the only one because of the books. And John Green because of the books.
When Game of Thrones ended and people were always like tweeting like, "Oh, when I read this book and when I read this, I knew it was going to be a great show someday."
The books aren't over.
And there were so many people though that said that, and I was like, I didn't know you could read.
It's an interesting show. Very interesting.
I've never been able to get into it. The medieval shit doesn't really do it for me. That's another reason I'm just not a Lord of the Rings guy.
Well, I think the more British audiobooks you'll listen to, the more British media I've been able to.
I've always been down with
into.
British shit.
But like, if it's not funny, I'm just like, all right, you guys are sad for no fucking reason. You guys are handsome and you have a cool accent, so I just can't get into it that way.
Yeah.
Like I watch Pride and Prejudice.
Ass.
Excuse you?
Nah, it's fine. I watched it my freshman year of high school.
That's a fantastic film. Shouts to Matthew McFadyen.
Objectively, as a film, it is very good.
Shouts to Matthew McFadyen.
I was more into Pride and Prejudice and zombies, but
He's might be one of my favorite actors of all time. He's in Succession too, Matthew McFadyen. He's the best.
I've probably seen him in something. Oh yeah, Deadpool and Wolverine.
I need to watch that.
It's fun.
Because I watched 2 not that long ago.
Two's fun.
I've probably seen Death at a Funeral.
Probably. Peter Dinklage is in it.
Mm-hmm.
Which apparently Hornswoggle hates Peter Dinklage.
Why?
I
feel like those are the top 2 midgets in the game.
That's why.
And Brad Williams.
That's why. Because Hornswoggle's number 2.
Aw, poor guy. Don't hate him. Just
He hates it.
If anything, a rising tide lifts all boats, right?
All
rowboats.
Your boat doesn't have to be as big.
Yeah.
Saving on fuel economy.
Your arms don't have
The littlest people have the biggest boats.
Relative science.
All right.
Yeah, no, he was
I'll
on
just go
Chris
with
Van
it.
Vliet's podcast,
Yeah, of course.
and he was like, I don't like that guy, by the way. Something about the way he looks.
Like me.
Chris Van Vliet?
No. Oh, I thought you were talking about
Hornswoggle?
I thought you said Hornswoggle said that about Peter Dinklage.
Oh, no. No. I'm saying Chris Van Vliet. There's something
I like
about
him.
I think he's a great interviewer. I love his clips, but there's something about the way he looks that bothers
He's
me.
a little robotic sometimes.
Yeah, he's
but
like-
I like him.
He's like a weirdly animated Brendan Urie.
You know who I like? That I can get down with that. Brendan Urie. Santi Zap. The one who does the Twitch streams. You've probably seen him.
I've probably seen it.
I think it's SANTI as ZAP.
Ooh. Popped my neck so good I almost popped a gauge out.
That's him. That's the first one. Yeah, that's him.
Oh, yeah. I like him a lot.
Him. He's a lot of fun. And he's like a John Cena mark.
Yeah, he
And it's
is.
hilarious to see a grown-ass man be a John Cena mark.
Yeah, like
Because
usually that's Make-A-Wish kids, and they're
the
not
oldest
around
John Cena
anymore.
marks are my age. Like, his...
Well, that, and there's just not as many, because,
yeah,
Make-A-Wish kids die a lot.
It's not funny.
Kind of funny.
What if we have to do a Make-A-Wish? Like, we get an email one
That's
day.
going to be the weirdest Make-A-Wish of all time.
What does he think? What do you think he's gonna want us to do?
Well, it's going to be a kid, so it's not like we can, do fun things with him.
But he's a kid who's seen our show.
We'll probably take him to therapy.
Hey, little guy, you want to sit with us? And we just end up taking up the time with the therapist.
Yeah.
Like a couples therapist with our kid. We've never met this cancerous child.
Chris Hansen, why don't you come in? We're talking about kids. Dude.
Shouldn't say that.
Not again. Yeah. Dude, you just keep digging that hole deeper.
Oh, God.
Like, I even took your shovel and you found a new one. Just dug it deeper. I'm going to call you Zero. You really like digging that hole.
You know, that doesn't hurt that bad because I got called armpit one time. And I was like, I'll kill myself in front of all of you.
At least he didn't get called Barf Bag.
Yeah.
He's dead.
Shouts
Or maybe
to Stanley Yelnats.
Stanley Yelnats. It's just Stanley spelled backwards. Brilliant. Brilliant. Holes is such a good movie.
It's too damn bad.
And it has a outstanding cast. Fucking Sigourney Weaver, Shia LaBeouf, Cleo Thomas, Patricia Arquette, Tim Blake Nelson, Dulé Hill, John Voight, Rick Fox, Henry Winkler.
Shouts to the Winks.
Yeah, dude. Also, there's a guy in the Ramones that looks like Kevin Nealon, and it
You
always
mean the Ramones?
yeah, the Ramones look like they weren't related, right?
Yeah, I
Okay.
just found that out not that long ago. They're like all dead.
They
too.
need to make a good. No, all the originals are dead. Joey
Yeah.
Didi, Marky's still alive. Johnny's dead. Tommy's dead.
CJ's dead.
Yep. Ricky's dead. One of them
Maybe not
OD'd
dead,
on.
but just not in the band anymore. CJ at least.
The original 4 are dead.
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
One of them died of a heroin overdose.
You know, sometimes that happens.
I
When
think
you're- when you're
Marky's the
playing-
one that used
When
to
you're in
look
a rock
like.
and roll band, one of your friends is probably going to die of a heroin
Yeah, that's what
overdose.
happened to the guitar player from Hawthorne Heights. Oh no, he's still alive.
Yeah, we were looking at the
Yeah.
guy.
Oh yeah, but he looks like
We're
Kevin
trying to keep our
Nealon.
spirits up.
Jesus Christ. Go to images. Go to old ones. He looks like Kevin Nealon. Sorry for not stitching these into the episode. I'm just not doing it. I don't have time.
Just Google Marky Malone.
Marky Ramone.
I said Marky Malone. Jesus.
Just like
Just kick on.
young.
Jesus. Yeah, there you go.
There you go, Junior. Yeah.
That second picture, I feel like he really looks like Kevin Nealon.
Kevin Nealon's old though.
Yeah.
He's getting older.
He wasn't old always.
No, I get that. With Kevin Nealon, he's starting to not
He
look
is
like
old.
Kevin Nealon anymore.
Yeah, that's true. His face is getting longer.
That's what kind of sucks is that as you get older, you start to look less like you, like that.
Yeah.
I used to be me. What happened to me looking like me?
I mean, but at least they're still recognizable.
Yeah, because they're Kevin Nealon and Marky Ramone.
Yeah. But like if you went to bed or if you went into a coma and Michael Jackson was black and you woke up afterwards and you'd be like, whoa, Michael Jackson changed.
That's true, but it depends on, for me, and I'm just talking about me personally, and I'm assuming I'm just waking back
White
up.
Michael looks nothing like Black Michael. Like
No,
the
that's
farthest
fine.
ends of the spectrum.
That's fine. What I'm saying though is like, what Michael did I see last? Now, was it like Child Michael where he's black ass Michael, or like Thriller Michael as he's starting to like in Bad and like he's still black, but so like,
I saw
is it
the
like
one of him holding the baby over the balcony.
yeah, but like by the time I go to sleep and wake up and he's white, it's like, oh, he was gonna do something crazy, and this just happened to be the thing.
Yeah. Like if you went to sleep with
Like,
little Michael.
Yeah, like baby, like Michael and Jackson 5.
Even the Jacksons, Michael.
Yeah, teenage Michael.
Yeah, teenage Michael. Even what was his early stuff? Off the
Thriller,
wall, Michael.
That Michael, I would be embarrassed.
Yeah.
If I woke up and that Michael
Was white.
Was white. That would be insane.
What if that's the first thing you saw and you go, wow, racism is they really won that one.
They won. How about it? They even got our best. They got our best one. What? Wow.
Man, he was so promising. Oh look, he still put out a good product.
Because for it doesn't
Look who
matter
profited.
if you're black or white. I wanted to be in that video. You know?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I know. I had, you know who loves Michael Jackson?
JT.
JT loves Michael Jackson.
I bet you she doesn't believe the child.
No, she doesn't, and she hates it when I bring it up. But
Neverland.
yeah, like you never should have done that, Michael. Now you're buried on that land.
Where do you think his body is?
Do we not know?
Well, like we're about to find out. Buried.
Forrest along
He's
Cal.
ugly.
I told you, dude. Go
It is
from Little
striking.
Michael to that.
It is striking. The resemblance from Little Michael to Big Michael.
Like Michael, dude, that is not what witness protection
Goodness.
is.
Oh my God. And I like how he did it. It was like, nobody's going to notice.
Right?
Like, has anybody asked him about it? Had anybody asked him about it?
I'm sure.
Because it's just like so striking. He
It's
was so
crazy.
pale. He was incredibly
It's
pale.
crazy. Like he was paler than Dracula.
And there had to be some type of alternate route, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I think he got
With
off,
all that money too.
I think he got off course around nose 2.
I thought it was between 3 and 4.
Maybe.
Oh no, it's chin's 3 and 4.
His chin's 3 and 4. Right before cheekbone 2.
No, I think he dangled the baby right after forehead 7.
Okay.
But then,
Which was right before Bleach Job 12.
yeah, and Bleach Job 12 was pretty rough on him. That's why he had to get neck job 11.
Yeah.
All right, we're good. I'm done with that one.
The black part of you was like, stop making fun of Michael.
But some part of me, you might be right, but some part of me was just like, ugh.
Because that game kind of goes.
What do you mean the black part of me? I am black.
Yeah, I know. But that game kind of goes how his face did. It started fun and then it just got weird.
It got weird, but that's what comedy does. That's how you do it.
Bleach Job 12 was a little. Ugh.
Bleach Job 12 was gross, but I knew
Also-
I wanted to get neck job in.
Bleach Job is exactly what happened to Jack Nicholson in Batman.
Never seen the original Batman.
Oh.
So not really the original.
No, it's
Or
not
like
the Adam West Batman, but
the Michael Keaton Batman.
Michael
excuse
Keaton
me.
Batman's awesome. Michael Keaton's
Have you
awesome.
seen him? Have you seen Birdman?
I've started it a few times. I always
It's very
fall asleep.
good. It's very, very good.
Do you know that in Mars Attacks, Jack Nicholson had it written in his contract that you can't kill his character, so Tim Burton killed him twice as 2 different characters?
That's fun. That's how annoying I want to be.
Jack Nicholson's weird, dude.
Yeah, I'm not sure he's a good actor.
I'm not. Oh, thank God, dude. Dude, let me tell you something. That has been bugging me lately, I haven't brought it up.
To be fair, I'm not sure most of Hollywood are good actors.
Like of all the controversial things I'll say, saying that Jack Nicholson might not be a good actor was one that I tiptoed around.
well, okay, what I'll say is that he's probably an actor who stopped trying.
When?
The same way Al Pacino stopped trying, where it's just like, I put The Godfather out,
Or
part
like
2.
Marlon Brando.
Yeah, exactly.
That guy gave up.
Yeah,
he
but-
like legitimately gave up and just stopped making movies. I think he was cool with just having a check, and that's
Yeah.
where you get anger management and something's got to give, and just,
Anger management makes sense. That's Sandler was
but
still
whatever,
big in 03.
Whatever, like you get a lot of these whatever
Sandler's
movies
still big, honestly.
more because of non-Sandler stuff.
What do you mean?
Nah, more because of he's more living off the legend,
Well, yeah,
and then he did Uncut Gems.
right.
And then it's like, that was incredible. You can also do things like that. And he
And
was
then
like,
he did Hubie Halloween.
yeah,
And that's a good movie.
it's a fun one.
It's a great movie.
are we sure? I haven't seen it.
It's a fun.
genuinely good.
It's a fun
All right,
one.
I don't think it is. I don't know. I don't know. It might be. But I don't know. Adam Sandler's just probably he's more like this is a sports thing,
It's
but he's like
basically
Kevin Durant.
Waterboy, but Halloween.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't like Waterboy.
What?
I don't like Adam Sandler that much.
Crazy.
I don't find Happy Gilmore that funny.
Big Daddy.
Big Daddy's is
Mr.
the
Deeds.
best.
Mr. Deeds is
fine.
awesome.
Love.
Mr. Deeds is fine.
Mr. Deeds is awesome.
Yeah, but I've never
Little
found
Nicky, I'll give you. Little Nicky was not great. Click is a fantastic.
Click is the first movie I cried in, but that's not fair because I was 5.
I wouldn't have been allowed to. I wasn't allowed to watch it when it came out. I didn't watch it.
See,
Till I was
2006. I watched that movie. I don't think it
I
was
didn't
in
watch
theaters.
it till I was an adult, but
But I was
it
like
made
5
me
when that
cry.
movie came out, and yeah,
The thing I respect about Adam
Hustle.
Sandler
I forgot
is
about
the same
that
thing
too.
I respect about not Jack and Jill. Jesus Christ, I can't read and talk at the same time.
Can't read.
I can read. Obviously, I just read Jack and Jill, idiot. You made me lose my train of thought.
Words, by the way.
Yeah. Those single syllables will trip you up, especially if it's almost. God damn it! I lost it.
Maybe you can read, but you can't think.
Fuck no. Everybody knows that. Welcome to the program.
I don't know. I'm just not the biggest Adam Sandler guy. I'm not the biggest Will Ferrell guy.
Yeah, you don't really like Will Ferrell either.
I'm not the biggest Adam.
You fuck with John C. Reilly though.
Yeah, John C. Reilly because he's a good actor.
Yeah, he is a good actor.
Andy Samberg.
That's crazy to me.
He's just like such a.
Because that was my SNL cast.
To me, you're 40. Stop being a boy.
Nah, he's funny.
He's cool.
Oh, like
Hot Rod, incredible.
he hit his ass, and that was about it.
Pop Star, hilarious.
It's been on my list, but I haven't watched it, so maybe I just need to
Hotel
watch
Transylvania, solid ass movies.
He's in Clown with a Chance?
I Love You, Man, killer movie. That's one of my all time favorite movies, actually.
I'm joking, Andy Samberg. You're hilarious.
Told you.
I don't know. I have no idea.
I feel like he'd be weird to have.
I'm just saying that because I like to keep my options open. But also, if you like to be berated, Andy Samberg, you suck. You Jew.
He might be into that.
You Jewish.
I
guy.
just love his clip off of Brooklyn Nine-Nine where he shouts out ska. I will never turn my back on ska.
Oh yeah.
Pick it up. Ska
John
music
Favreau.
rules. John Favreau.
Favreau.
Yeah, what? Like, he's an actor and a director, but he's never. Oh, no, he's a main actor, too. You ever watch Chef?
Yeah.
Great movie.
Married to Sofia Vergara in it. Or was married
Yeah.
to Sofia Vergara.
Been in like a million things.
What's the stupid thing with the other guy, Vince Vaughn? You watch Notice? With Vince Vaughn?
Nah, she was watching it the other day.
It's
I
not
watched a
very
little
good.
bit of it.
It's not very good. And mostly because it's Vince Vaughn not being able to be Vince Vaughn.
Yeah.
And he's just like, hey guys, I'm
Like-
nice.
One where he wasn't Vince Vaughn, but it was still really good was the movie Freaky. It's like a Freaky. It's Freaky Friday, but one of them's a murderer.
I saw Wedding Crashers when I was very young.
That's crazy. There's boobs in that.
There's a lot of boobs in that.
It's also crazy that we saw the first movie we saw with boobs in it is the same movie. Role Models.
Well, no, mine might be Wedding Crashers.
Oh, really? Because
Now
I
that I
thought
think
before
about
you
it.
said it was Role Models.
Now that I think about it, because of when the movies came out,
Yeah.
I know where I was when I saw boobs.
I think mine was Nightmare on Elm Street, like the original.
Nice.
Okay, maybe the first time I saw boobs alone was Role Models. But my mom was there with me in Wedding Crashers, but she didn't cover my face good enough, so I was like,
Oh.
oh, hell yeah, dog. But also I was 5, so I was just like, what? Gross. Get them off. Chop them off. That's not how they're supposed to be.
I was 9 years old in my friend's basement, and his big brother came downstairs and was like, look at Playboy. And we were like, whoa.
So your first foray into breasts was porn.
Yeah.
A magazine.
Yeah. I mean,
At least mine was comedy.
This guy's old as hell.
No, it was Playboy.com.
Oh, God.
Not to be
He
confused.
came down
with
on dial-up
Playboy print.
internet.
Yeah.
and
I
was
did
like-
have dial-up internet, dude. Dude, I had to explain that to a kid the other day.
Yeah?
Dial-up internet. It's crazy.
That noise.
Dude.
You know a Vince Vaughn movie I tried to watch the other day and had to turn it the fuck off because it was so fucking bad? The Watch.
Oh, yeah, that movie sucks.
Ben Stiller, him,
Yeah.
Jonah Hill. And that's why I was like, I got excited. Because I was like, that's a good cast.
the shot-for-shot remake of Psycho is kind of weird.
Sure of it.
Because, like, it's fine, but it is a shot-for-shot remake of the original, just in color and with Vince Vaughn not being Vince Vaughn. Hey, he's great in Anchorman.
He's pretty good in Anchorman. I do like Anchorman.
That's a great movie.
Yeah, Anchorman is probably what's that Adam Sandler movie I said I liked?
Big Daddy?
Yeah, that's my
Yeah.
Will Ferrell movie that I like.
Fair enough. Not Elf? I feel like most people love Elf.
I don't understand why.
I very
how-
seldom meet someone that doesn't love Elf.
I don't understand how one is so happy.
That's
'Cause
the
he's
point of
an
the movie,
elf.
Actually. That's like the whole point of the movie.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
We'll make you watch it. It's all right.
Fucking
make me
the
do
guy
shit.
from Misery plays his dad in it. Paul
Catherine,
something.
Bunyan.
No, it's
Giamatti.
not Paul Schaefer either.
Paul Schaefer's the.
I know.
That's
I know.
the band
Oh,
leader
James Caan.
from the
It's not a
Letterman
Paul
show.
at all. It is James Caan.
James Caan.
Whatever.
He's in The Godfather. Plays Sonny Corleone.
What a triple threat of movies up here.
Dude, to be in. Misery is fantastic.
I haven't seen the movie.
The Godfather's great.
The movie's good. The movie's really good. The book is.
Book's brutal.
Dude, it's one of my.
I read that in 4th grade.
That's crazy. See.
I don't know anything about the book, but it's called Misery, and I think that's insane for a 4th grader to read.
You want the synopsis?
I mean,
Author
don't
has
ruin
a
it because I
bad
might read
time.
it.
Author has really bad time.
Maybe I think I have. Oh, I have. I know what it is. Kathy Bates is.
Yeah,
in it.
Kathy Bates.
Yeah. Shouts to Kathy. She won an Oscar for it.
Yeah. Yeah.
She also directed a bunch of episodes of 6 Feet Under.
Huh. How about it?
I like to know things.
She also did a bad show on Netflix where she ran a
The,
dispensary.
that was a terrible television program. But she's got a Tyler Perry movie that's fantastic.
Dude.
The Family That Prays Together. Mwah.
We were watching TV last night, and an ad came up for Midea appliances, and I was like, "Damn, I didn't know Tyler
Medea.
Perry was doing fridges
no, it's
now."
Medea. No, they pronounce it Medea or something like that. It's
Yeah.
very close to Medea.
Yeah.
But
Phonetically, it looks like it would be Medea.
yeah, because I saw the same commercial not that long ago.
And I was like, oh, good for Tyler.
I was like, yeah, he's a billionaire, you know.
I know.
Shouts to Black billionaire.
He's also the only one that showed up to Jimmy's Comedy Awards in South Park.
Yeah. Shouts to him.
And he said that Germany wasn't funny and almost started World War III.
Tyler Perry doesn't have a writer's room, so you can go fuck yourself.
Does he just write them all?
Yeah, allegedly.
Bullshit.
And they're all bad.
They're objectively terrible movies.
The Oprah Winfrey Network. The Oprah Winfrey Network.
The Oprah Winfrey Network.
I don't want to be here anymore.
I don't want to be here anymore.
We're at 28. You don't have to be here.
All right, bye guys.
God bless you.
Gotta keep you.
We out. You gotta be polite, dude. These people are here for us. I'm not even being mean, man. I'm just making a point. Hey, doorknob's on the left.
Hey, if you like that episode of the podcast, be sure to check out TCO Gaming. Our profile's right there. And you can watch a video of what we've got going on over here. You can watch another video of the pod right here. And then just click on the subscribe right there. Like, share, subscribe, make it cool. And then check out my boy Big Ed. Big Ed. Check out Big Ed right there. What's good, big dog? All right.